So I guess I have to make another video about Drake doing something stupid. Again, 2 years later. This is getting redundant, man. This is getting tiring. I've been seeing a few content creators simply refusing. No reaction videos, no commentary, nothing. And I'm honestly at the same point. I just can't do it anymore, man. It's getting tiring. What else can I say that hasn't been said for the last 2 years? So I'm not here to talk about how Drake is over. Drake is done. Of course, we feel that way. But let me show you why the Drake era is truly over. It is not just because of the lawsuit.
This man has interjected this thing into this thing that we love. We're losing recipes, and now we're starting to get some of the blandest, whitest sort of damn recipes that we've ever seen. And who knows where this shit is going to happen. This man has came in here and he is colonized and appropriated everything that we're doing, and he's trying to twist it to his own demands. This shit needs to stop. And if he's successful, here's the thing. Look, bro, imagine if this shit is successful, bro.
We need to
Do you understand what this does?
You been cooking.
This is well done.
He about to get burned.
Bro, he's using the courts. He's snitching. And what if he actually wins? Does he think this boosts and helps his reputation?
There is no wins for Drake in this.
But that's the point. Like, if this all comes out to be true, the fact of the matter is, the community as black people just historically don't fuck with the cops. And you ran to the fucking cops. Culturally, Kendrick Lamar has gotten everybody to follow him, right? With Not Like Us. That is a fucking anthem the size of fucking damn Frankie Beverly. Before I Let Go. That's the new modern version of Before I Let Go. And this comes out, and the fact that he did this and he wins and all this stuff, it's gonna probably push more people to Kendrick Lamar. That's why I like the fact, and I'm gonna wrap up right here, that you said you're not rocking with this. Because the people that I see rocking with this shit, they have a very common denominator going along with them.
Class. You heard the last part, right? Forget Drake. Because immediately, as soon as the lawsuit was brought back up, guess what we did? The K-Bots went straight to the streaming platforms, ran Not Like Us right back up to the top 100. Every single time Drake does something stupid, we immediately go listen to Not Like Us. It can't be bots, man. Or else that's a lot of money. That's a lot of bots to fake an entire stadium tour. Not only that, going back to the culture of art, it's directly reflecting our conversations. Kendrick said he's what the culture is feeling. But just like the movie Sinners, we saw it's about the energy itself. The artists are just the griots. Music itself is energy in its purest form. So when we're listening to music, we're making these conversations easily digestible. And music is easily digestible. That's the reason why I say it's the universal language, right? We understand how the five senses work. I keep saying it, right? The energy, the frequency exists. Then our brain processes that frequency and turns that electrical signals into what we hear. Even when you're listening to me in this YouTube video. That's how it works. It's extremely quick. So going back to the conversations that we're having, they don't have these rap all-star albums anymore that we used to have with Drake featuring Travis Scott, featuring Future, featuring Lil Durk, featuring Young Thug. Nope. Featuring Lil Baby. Nope. That's gone. That's the side of hip-hop that said it's getting weird. Now we've seen these last 2 years. Kendrick, Clips, Freddie Gibbs, Tyler. We can even go back to Playboi Carti and Metro. What do these albums all have in common? Not only are they hip-hop albums, they also sound unique to the artist. They're not sounding like Drake, who's trying to sound like he's from Canada. He's from ATL. He's from Houston. He's from the UK now. Everyone is just themselves. Kendrick sounds like he's from the West Coast. Playboi Carti sounds like ATL. Metro sounded like ATL. Clips sounded like Virginia. JID sounded like they all sound completely different. And y'all gotta understand, like I said, the art is a reflection of who we are. Going back to look at Leonardo da Vinci. His art was the smallest part of who he was. He was a scientist and engineer. He had to understand all of these different things just to get to the point of creation. So our culture is telling us that we have a For You page. We have algorithms. Everyone wants to be unique. Everyone is special. We don't have radios anymore. We don't have TRL and 106 and Park and MTV. No, I can go listen to whatever I want when I want to. Go watch whatever I want to when I want to. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Netflix, Hulu, Peacock, or just my phone. I watch what I want. So the music and the art has to reflect that. Especially nowadays, how I grew up discovering music through movies, WWE, playing video games, 2K, FIFA, Rock Band, Guitar Hero, Just Dance. Come on, man. Literally anything I wanted to. Grand Theft Auto. Oh my God. Dog. Do you not understand how much music I love just because I just walk around experiencing life? The same exact way a lot of my generation grew up experiencing music. This is completely different, man. Even then, going back to, I remember a conversation that John Mayer was having with Conan, where he was speaking about how music is completely timeless now. Like, I can go back and listen to Tupac at any time. Like, literally, I had a Tupac phase. I grew up with Tupac, and I never actually grew up with Tupac. And that makes complete sense. How these kids can grow up with Nirvana and Bob Dylan and people they never even actually grew up with. So this is completely different. Then going back to hip hop in general, look at artists that are independent like Russ and La Russell and Joyner Lucas who are making millions, and you don't have to know anything about them. You don't have to listen to their songs at all. You don't matter at all. We don't matter at all. And they will still make their money. Come on, man. And I always go back to the concept, understanding that this is the only time period in human history that the average person can read. I told y'all, slaves can read. Women were not allowed to read throughout history. During medieval times, only 1% of the population could read. So the fact that we can read, and we have the internet, social media, to even have these conversations, adding on top of a global pandemic that forced everybody in the world to sit alone with our own subconscious. This is 5 years removed from 2025. And you don't think things are going to start changing? Come on, man. Keep telling y'all, we pay for what we value. We don't pay for what we like. So a lot of these people have been getting Drake pity views the very first week. Then you see them start to drop off. I say just don't listen at all. I haven't listened to Drake at all. I haven't listened to, what was the new album? Some Sexy Songs for You. I haven't listened to, what did I miss? For sure missed that. For sure dodged that one. I don't know a lyric. I don't know what the beat sounds like. I don't care. So at this point, and we also have to remember that these kids will grow up. Y'all already know I used to be a Drake fan. I used to grow up watching DJ Academics. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not listening to these people anymore. So to see these almost 40-year-old men that I've already outmatured, it's disgusting, man. And let me show you what I mean.
Everyone knew what happened in the industry.
How did that make you feel?
It was horrible. He had these 41 letters of support that were written by, Alan Thicke, TV's favorite dad. I would work with this person tomorrow. You just see what he admitted to? And you have all of these producers and directors and I mean, people who literally direct every kid's show that we grew up on, writing letters of support for this person after what he'd done to me. You read these letters and they're unbelievable. Blaming me, it's my fault. I'm like, I was 14. I just got my first girlfriend. Trust me, I wasn't trying trying to like go after the 40-year-old fat, gross troll man. You would think once the letters came out, their careers would be over, but they're not. They're all working and they're all having a fantastic time. I was reading them with a friend of mine.
Sound like anybody? Now you see why we have to watch this boy. He's dangerous. Same time, I'm only looking at your actions from now on. And I suggest everybody else do the same. But understanding why I do continue to cover this man, well, this boy, it's the same reason why you still have to look after Kanye. Same reason why you put predators on the registry. Kanye has billions. Drake has probably billions. A lot of money, a lot of influence. He's not going anywhere. Until he's convicted of something, he's not going anywhere. This lawsuit is just proving that. He's extremely dangerous. He's desperate. He's willing to do anything.